Welcome back to By Grace Beauty. Welcome back. So, I thought I had some time and I thought I would take this time to talk about my experience with the GLP-1 medication for 1 month. 1 month. I'm smiling because it has been a very long time since I actually did a lengthy video. This won't be lengthy. At least I hope it won't be. I am trying something new where I'm just recording on my phone and not my camera. And so I don't anticipate editing a lot. I think the editing piece of YouTube has caused me to be disheartened and caused me to just fall off and just say, forget it, because that process is very lengthy. And I now have a different diagnosis medically, that a couple of different diagnoses that kind of prevent me having the ability and time to edit videos and do it in a timely manner. So we're going to try it this way. May not have little cute thumbnails and things of that nature going forward. I don't know. I'm learning, tech is tech. So, and I'm older, so a little at a time for me, right? So anyway, I want to talk a little bit about my experience with this GLP-1 medication. I am actually on Tirzepitide, the Zepbound pen. Okay. I through my work through my work insurance, I had to join a virtual company called Verta. Okay. And so it took me a little while to get set up in this system, but because I wanted to start at the end of last year, and at that time they said you needed your primary care doctor to recommend this. So we went that route, but it was kind of like right on the cusp of the year turning over, and then it was in January. It was no, you have to get it through Verta, and no, Verta was like, no, you have to get your primary care. So it kind of went in circles. Okay. And I don't think Verta knew exactly about the rules. And then they told me to call my insurance company. And then the insurance company said, you have to be a member of Verta. I'm like, I am? And here's my ID. And this shows that I registered with them way back at the end of November. I don't know. So once Verta understood that the New Year process is I have to work with them directly, and I have to see their nurses and doctors, and they have to recommend and regulate and all this stuff, then it started moving. All right, but I think they made me wait another 23 days before I could have a conversation with the nurse and your coach, and it was just really a super delay. So, nonetheless, that was how December, January, and February went. They finally gave me my prescription. And I was like, I gotta have my prescription. And so I'm calling Walgreens. Hey, they're gonna do your prescription. Do you have it in stock? I want to make sure it's in stock because I wanted to get started. And one of the coaches, I really don't like it. I'm just gonna say I don't like this online process because I feel like these people know nothing about me. They don't know my history. All they know is what I key in for them, right? I don't even think that they requested medical records from my actual doctor. I don't even know. They may have. My memory, brain fog is a little challenging right now, but I'm not sure what they did. But anyway, we find maybe I should do a video on that whole thing. But anyway, I want to get to the I started March 1st. I was super excited. And at the time, I was 226.5 pounds. 226.5. In a matter of 2 months, I had gained, I think, 30 pounds, almost 30 pounds. From like December, I had gained like 30 pounds. Something like that. Yeah, almost. Okay. So, no, I'm taking it back. 15. But in the last 3 years, I've gained like 35 pounds. Yeah, because I was like 185. Okay. And then it went up to 226.5. But I think since December, I had gained like 16 or 17 pounds, 18 pounds. Because I remember being like 211. And then I'm 226. So that's like 15, like, yeah, about 16 pounds. Anyway, I was super excited. So I get all of my stuff. It's very complicated. They send you, I'm just going to talk about the GLP. I will do a video on Virta, but let me talk about the GLP-1. Okay, so I take the shot, right? And right away, I'm like waiting on like some burning. I'm waiting on like some kind of supercharged energy, like, like, or I'm waiting to pass out because you get all these different reviews of people having different types of experiences. So I took mine and it's like, okay, all right, I'm good. So I took it in my lower abdominal on the right. And that's what I've been doing, left to right. Then I did the top right to to the left, and now I'm back towards the middle lower. So I'm in my fifth. I just took my fifth one. So I'm staying around the tummy area. I'm gonna try the thigh, I guess, probably next week and see what that's like. But I take it and I'm like, good. So about maybe like 2 hours, 3 hours later, I am getting like, I'm feeling the dry mouth. I'm getting like a little bit of an eye strain, a little bit of a headache. And I'm like, is this it? I said, okay, so I'm drinking water like crazy because I'm trying to flush. I'm scared. I'm like, I'm flushing. I'm literally drinking, my thermos is 24 ounces. I'm drinking like 4 or 5 of those a day. I'm drinking all through the night. I'm waking up, going to the bathroom. I'm still drinking. I go to the bathroom. I'm still drinking because I'm trying to flush, right? And the biggest thing that I did experience is I was really sleepy come Monday, Tuesday. My injection day is Sunday morning. So Monday, like that night, I was sleepy. But I'm like, okay, that's fine. I want to go to sleep. And I'm sleepier at 9 o'clock. Whereas I have been having issues sleeping where I'm not going to sleep till like 1. I'm waking up at 5:30, because of some other medical issues I'm having, right? So I'm like, oh, I'm going to sleep early. I'm in bed at 9. I'm going to sleep. It's 10 o'clock. Next thing I know is 6. I'm like, hey, sleep is on, right? Okay, and so that went for like a couple of days, and I'm like, oh, so this is helping me to sleep better. I'm feeling good. I'm not considering this tired, but I'm going into like my 4th day. I'm not having a BM. And so everybody's talking about the constipation and so on and so forth. And as I'm eating, oh my God, it's already 9 minutes. I'm sorry. As I'm eating my foods, I'm making sure to add olive oil, MCT oil in my coffee because I need those fats, right, to keep going. That's just how I eat anyway, but it always helps me to keep regular. But now it's like Thursday and nothing. So finally, Thursday night, here it comes. I'm like, okay. And it's like regular. I'm like, okay, it's no constipation. It's just regular. It's not a lot, but it's just regular. So I'm like, well, where's all other stuff? Like, it's been 5 days almost. Where's the rest of the product? So, um, I don't get it. So, and then the next day it was really like loose and releasing, and then that was it. And but it wasn't a lot. So I'm still like, well, where is the rest of the stuff? So I go through the weekend. They're telling me I need to take my ketones, which their ketone version is taking finger pricks. And I'm like, I'm not doing that. I will buy the urine strips. I did that. The urine strips, I was always at 0 every day. Every day, 0. No ketones, meaning that I am not transitioning from sugar to fat as a burner, as a source. Okay. And so I'm like, okay, these are just annoying. So one day it did move up to like 1 or 0.1 or something like that. I'm like, oh, finally I'm in the pink. And the next day I'm back to 0. So those strips are worthless, in my opinion. And I've used those several times, even when I was just on keto. Yeah, worthless. And I won't do that again. So I've been taking the little finger pricks. But nonetheless, we'll talk about that in another video. So, so I lost about 12 pounds, I think, that first week, because I was just drinking water like crazy. And then the second week, I was down a couple more pounds. But the last 2 weeks, I've only been down like 0.1, 0.7. But in total for this month, it's been 4.7 pounds. So 14.7 pounds for the whole month. So I'm really pumped about that. I'm really pumped about that. And I'm not really doing exercise. I'm not doing exercise. I want to, but I have not. I've did like one Tai Chi walking video, maybe two. And those are usually like 12 to 15 minutes. And I'm doing the best I can. I can't really make it through because I do have problems with balance now. And I don't have the strength physically to really do it. So if you don't know, I do have MS now, and I have ADD associated with MS and some other stuff, neuropathy, and anyway, next video. So I do have some issues that prevent like the level of exercise that I would normally do, like the walking and the steps and all that. And so I am it's my endeavor to remedy that, right? Like really work on it and like not let this be my chain. I don't want it to be my chain, like keeping me and holding me hostage. So I'm gonna just do what I can do and just hopefully just keep improving. But the GLP-1 has each week. I do have those bouts of tiredness those first couple of days. And then I'm pretty much fine. Then it's the normal fatigue that I would normally have. But it's been really good. I can't complain. It has helped me. The biggest thing that I am getting from this is that it's really helping my appetite, like keeping me from snacking, and changing my taste buds again. You know, changing them back to only wanting something clean, like in my mind, only something that is beneficial. I'm back to like, okay, I'm sharing a pizza with you, but I'm only eating my toppings. And I'm definitely having a salad to get my greens to push that pepperoni and cheese and stuff through my system. I'm definitely, excuse me for keep saying but I definitely am okay now with having a protein shake. I have bought so much protein in the past, like that I make myself. I don't like the ready-made. I always try to make my own, and they just go to waste because I just lose interest. But I am nearly done with, I think the one container I have is like 3 pounds big. Naked egg protein. Love, love, love. And if you mix it right, you can't just throw it into your coffee. You have to mix it first. And then I put my coffee in that, or my espresso in that, and a little heavy cream. And boy, I tell you, ooh, I look forward to my protein shakes every day. I do have a couple of more. Another brand that I use is plant-based, and it's KOS, KOS. And I have the blueberry muffin. Yum. And of course, I love blueberries. I keep the organic blueberries in the freezer, so I always throw another extra cup into my shakes. Awesome. I've been putting cottage cheese in my shakes. Man, I have been really enjoying like the different types of proteins that I have come up with in this month to try to meet my goals. Now, it's been exciting. It has been very exciting. And as I continue, I like doing these longer videos. I like the little short ones. I've never really did short ones consistently. So I started with that to make me track what I'm doing. But, I like to talk a little bit more sometimes. Sometimes, not to people, but I guess to the invisible audience. I don't know. So I will do more of these. I really do enjoy talking about these experiences. And so far, so good. Again, I'm down 14.7 pounds in a month. I just started week 5. So I will do more of these sit downs and kind of keep you caught up in what I'm doing. Now, this is so exciting. Yeah. So I will probably talk about some of the things or concoctions I'm making. Pretty much, my shake pretty much carries me throughout the day, and then I'll have another meal, But I have not got into, I see a lot of people are having 3 meals a day, but I'm not hungry, but I'm trying not to make sure that I'm not making myself eat just to be eating, but I am making sure that I'm getting at least 2 full meals, even if one of the meals is a protein shake. And my protein shakes usually have about 45 grams of protein in it, and then I'll drink it over like maybe 2 hours. So, yeah, I am trying to make sure I get that in. And my dinner is usually like meat and vegetables. For the most part, some eggs, nuts. But we can talk about that another time. I am just super excited about my experience. You all have a blessed day and keep God first in your life.